for watching Jason Adam TV on Blued and YouTube and American Teacher on YouTube. I started a little bit later tonight because I had a class earlier, and today I'm going to give you an English lesson about the names for different types of animals, male, female, and babies. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them and I'll try to answer them during the live session. Alright, first we have cats. The male cat is called a tom or a tomcat. So you can call the male cat either Tom or Tomcat. You might have heard of the cartoon called Tom and Jerry, where, Durio said Tom and Jerry. That's correct. Tom is the cat and Jerry is the mouse, and Tom chases Jerry around the house all the time. Okay, the female cat is called a queen. Queen. This usage is not as common as Tom. Usually we just call a female cat a cat, but you can call a female cat a queen. And finally, the baby cat is called kitten. Kitten. Kittens are very cute. I brought home 2 kittens from my former kindergarten, the kindergarten that I used to work at. Durio asked, queen? I haven't heard queen used much before, but a female cat can be called a queen.
Yeah. So the female dogs might be very pissed because how come only them are called bitches?
Yeah, I haven't got into that yet. But yeah, when I worked at kindergarten, it's probably been 14 or 15 years ago, I found a kitten in the bushes on the playground, and the queen had abandoned the kitten. So I took him home, and we still have him. His name is Muffin, a male cat. He was a very cute kitten.
Muffin, wanna say hello?
Okay, so I don't think Muffin likes to be held that way. Okay.
Say hello.
So this is Muffin. He wants to get down.
He's not queen, he's a cat. Just a cat.
He's an old grumpy cat. He doesn't like to be held like that.
Can't hold him longer.
He was protesting.
Yeah. Muffin, come here.
Okay, the next animal is a dog. The male dog is just called dog. Now, for breeding purposes, a male dog could be called sire. In breeding, usually the father is called the sire and the mother is called the dam, but that's talking about parentage of animals. Alright, so the male dog is just called a dog, and the female dog is actually called a bitch. But we don't use bitch that often. It is the technical term for a female dog.
Let me do it.
Okay, so we don't call a female dog a bitch very often, even though that's the correct term, because
Make sure that
it's also a very derogatory term. Yeah. Yeah. Bitch is a very derogatory term for a female, a woman. It's a very negative term, And so even though bitch is the correct term for female dog, it's not used often. Many times we just call a female dog a dog. Okay, hello TN123. Thank you for watching Jason Adam TV. If you have any comments, please leave them during the live stream and I'll try to answer them. Today I'm talking about the English names for different types of animals. Alright, next we have chickens. The male chicken is called a rooster. Rooster. And if your hair is sticking up in the back like a rooster's tail, you can call it a rooster tail. So a rooster is a male chicken. The spelling of the sound that a rooster makes is cock-a-doodle-doo. C-O-C-K-A-D-O-O-D-L-E-D-O-O. Cock-a-doodle-doo. That is the English spelling of the sound that a rooster makes. The female chicken is called hen. Hen. The sound a hen makes is spelled C-L-U-C-K in English. Cluck. Cluck. Cluck.
Percy just shared a link to other people.
Alright, Percy, thank you for sharing the link to our live stream. If anyone watching the live stream would like to leave a comment, please do so during the live stream and I'll try to answer. You can easily see the flashcards on our main channel, Jason Adam TV, on YouTube. Okay, the baby chicken is called a chick. Chick. And the sound a chick makes is cheep. C-H-E-E-P. Cheep. The sound cats make is, of course, meow. M-E-O-W. Meow.
How about duck? Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah, I was going to get to that next. Okay, the
so
sound...
what does the fox say?
What does the fox say? A fox... I forgot what the fox sound is spelled, how it's spelled in English.
You don't know the song, What Does the Fox Say?
I know the song What Does the Fox Say by Ylvis, Y-L-V-I-S.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of crazy sounds in the song.
Onomatopoeia.
So a dog barks, B-A-R-K, but a lot of times we spell the dog bark sound as roof or woof.
Wolf. Yeah, wolf.
W-O-O-F, woof, 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 woof. Okay?
In Chinese, we call wolf as wang, wang, wang.
Wah wah.
And pigs are oink, oink.
Yeah,
In
oink.
Chinese, the onomatopoeia of pigs are.
That's more, but how do you spell that? That's more like,
Yeah, there's no such.
that is like the sound that a pig makes, but
Yeah.
it's hard to spell. We would say in English that sound is called a snort, S-N-O-R-T.
There was an interesting story saying a beautiful girl, who couldn't stand her boyfriend, who liked to make a lot of jokes. One day, he made another joke, and the young beautiful girl couldn't resist it, stand it, so she burst laughing so heartily that she even make a boing boing sound like a ah, and she felt very embarrassed.
That's well, you just made a mistake. It's good to point out because a lot of people make that mistake. You said she laughed so hardly.
So hard.
Right.
Yeah.
hardly and hard I talked about before are both adverbs, but they have different meanings. Hard means with a lot of effort, and hardly means almost none
Almost
at
none,
all.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you thank you for watching Jason Adam TV on Blue and YouTube, and also American Teacher on YouTube. If you have any questions, please ask them during the live stream, and I'll try to answer them. Okay, so the next animal I'm going to talk about is the duck. The male duck is called a drake. Drake. And the female duck is called
Just duck.
duck. But baby ducks are called ducklings. Ducklings. It's interesting, for some other nouns we also add ling to mean small, like
Yeah.
fingerling potatoes,
Chicklings. Duckling.
ducklings. So another ending that we often use to indicate smallness is et, E-T-T-E.
Like a secret.
Oh yeah, good one. Durio points out the term suckling pig. It's a piglet that is small enough to be breastfeeding from its mother. Suckling pig. Thank you, Durio. So baby ducks are called ducklings. And the sound that a duck makes is quack. Jason used the correct technical term for a spelling of a sound, and that is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia, which is the word for the spelling of a sound.
Also, another suffix for little, for being little, is L-E-T.
Let, yeah.
Like droplet. Booklet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also a good thing to point out. The suffix let is often used to indicate smallness or immatureness, like droplet is a small drop, or booklet is a small book. Okay, thank you for watching Jason Adam TV on Blue, YouTube, and American Teacher on YouTube. If you have any questions, please ask during the live stream and I will try to answer them. Okay, the next animal is the deer. Deer. Actually, I know this because deer are very common in Tennessee, and usually the male deer is actually called buck, B-U-C-K, buck, not deer as in the poster here.
Male deer are called buck.
Yeah, a male deer is called a buck.
Something worth pointing out is that actually we refer to the plural form of deer as singular. For example,
we
two
use the
deer.
same form. Yeah.
Or 3 deer. We don't say deers.
Right, the plural form of deer is the same as the singular form, D-E-E-R. So, it's an irregular plural, and you have to keep that in mind. You do not add S
Like
for the
fish.
plural form. Okay, so the male deer is actually called a buck, and the female is actually called a doe. Doe, a deer, a female deer.
Dough. That sounds like a D-O-U-G-H. Dough.
Yeah, it does sound like dough, which is a mixture of water and flour. F-L-O-U-R, not F-L-O-W-E-R. So English does have some confusing words.
Yeah.
So doe is a female deer, and it sounds the same, or it's a homonym of the word D-O-U-G-H, which is a mixture of flour and water. Okay, finally the baby deer is called a fawn. F-A-W-N. There was a famous animated movie about a baby deer called Bambi. Bambi was a fawn. Fawn. And deers usually don't make that many noises. They're very shy around people in the wild. They usually run away. When male deers are fighting, they will kind of snort, make a snorting sound. And in Tennessee, we have to watch out for deer crossing the road. And sometimes you don't have time to stop your car because the deer will just jump from the forest into the road. They'll be running very fast and they'll just jump into the road and you don't have any time to stop. So every year, hundreds of people in Tennessee hit deers with their car, and they cause a lot of damage to the cars and sometimes to the occupants.
Can you tell them more about the difference between FOAM and the FAWN?
FOA, foam, and fawn.
Fawn, yeah, you call
FAWN.
They are very similar.
Foam, of course, FOAM are the tiny bubbles, especially that come from soap.
Yep.
The tiny white bubbles, the tiny white layer of bubbles that come from soap in water. Also, there's sea foam. So foam is very different from fawn, FAWN, which is a baby deer. Sometimes if someone is very mad, very angry, we say they are foaming at the mouth. FOAMING. Foaming. If someone is foaming at the mouth, they are extremely angry. Alright, thank you for watching Jason Adam TV on YouTube, Blued, and American Teacher on YouTube. If you have any questions during the live stream, please ask.
In Chinese slang, if someone gets very angry, we say all his holes of the body smokes.
Oops. What did I do? I lost the page. And I don't even have a button to go back.
Alright, let me fix it. Okay.
How does that happen?
Alright, let me fix it. Don't worry.
I don't want to pull up all of your history here, so...
Yep, it's okay.
Control Shift T.
Let me go to here. Okay. I have to go to...
Having some technical difficulty here. I accidentally closed the window for the flashcards. I'm not totally technically illiterate. I actually took a semester of computer science, but this is Jason's computer, so he knows where everything is.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good.
See, you make it small.
I know.
Bigger, yeah.
I know how to zoom in and out. I'm
drag and.
Okay. All right. So thank you for watching, Jason. Thank you for watching Jason Adam TV on Blued and YouTube and American Teacher on YouTube. I just had a little bit of technical difficulty. I'm teaching the names of animals, the male and female, and also the baby animals. So the next animal is the cow. So we call the male cow a bull, B-U-L-L, bull. And we have a lot of idioms with bull. One of those is take the bull by its horns. So if you take the bull by its horns, you try to tackle a problem or solve a problem head on without any hesitation. Grab or take the bull by the horns. The female cow is called cow, and the baby cow is called a calf. The L is silent, C-A-L-F, but the L is silent. Okay, Hayteen said, that was 5 hours ago. Thank you for your English lesson. My poor English can't catch the meaning of this song until I Googled the lyrics. Blue Jeans is about a love story, and I would like to know your love story next time. Okay, thank you, Hayteen. He's talking about the video I did yesterday about a Joshin cover of a Lana Del Rey song called Blue Jeans. So he wanted to hear more about Jason and my love story. And after I finish the flashcards, I'm going to talk a little more about
I thought we won't talk about you next week.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to talk next weekend. Okay.
Next weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to talk more about our personal love story next weekend.
On Sunday.
So thank you, Hayteen, for watching, and try to tune in this coming weekend, and I'll talk more about Jason and my love story.
Usually our weekends broadcasts are more fun. I mean, are more casual.
Casual, yeah. Not so much English lesson, just more like a commentary.
Like a reunion with Jason's fans.
Okay, speaking of bull, the male cow, we call something that is untrue bull, or something that is someone's words that are not worth much. Like if China says that Taiwan is part of China. Oh, okay, I'm not supposed to talk politics. Let me use another example. If, for example, I say that I'm only 29, you could say that that's bull. I'm obviously much older than 29, although I would like to be 29 again. So, yeah, we use the word bull to mean something that's obviously untrue. Something that's obviously a lie. The full form is bullshit, but bullshit is considered to be offensive, so we only use it around close friends. You could just say bull, and there are other words that you could also use for similar language, like poppycock, but poppycock is outdated. Balderdash is also outdated. Why am I only thinking of outdated words for bull? Rot, R-O-T, is similar to bull, meaning a lie, something that's untrue. All right. Thank you for watching Jason Adam TV. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them, and I'll try to answer them during the live stream. Okay, the next animal is a horse. Oh, I forgot to do the onomatopoeia for cows. Cows in English make the sound moo. M-O-O, moo. Alright, so horse, a male horse is called a stallion. Stallion.
Can you show the vocabulary?
You have trouble seeing the vocabulary?
I see now.
Okay. So, yeah, the L-I, the I-O-N is yun.
Yun.
Onion. Like onion, yes. So it's pronounced stallion. Stallion. Million. Yeah, and like million also. Million. Stallion. Onion. And the female horse is called mare. Mare. Air. Mare. It's kind of confusing because if you took away the M, it would be R. But it's actually pronounced mare. Mare. And the baby horse is called a foal.
Foal.
Foal. The L sound is there on the end, but it's very short. Foal.
Sound like F-O.
Foal. F-O-L-E. It does sound like F-O-L-E. So the horse sound, the onomatopoeia for horse is neigh. N-E-I-G-H. Which led to some funny moments when I was teaching the word in kindergarten, because I was reading a children's book and it had the sound of the horse spelled out 2 times, and I read it neigh, 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 neigh. So neigh, neigh has a different meaning in Taiwan, right?
I mean breast.
Breasts, yeah.
Breast.
So the children started laughing, thinking that I had said the word for breasts. But in English,
milk.
or milk.
我要喝奶奶 I want to drink 奶奶
I want to drink milk.
Can you say I want to drink 奶奶
I want to drink nene. All right. And finally, the last animal is the sheep. Sheep is like deer in that it's an irregular plural. So the plural form is the same as the singular. Sheep singular and sheep plural. So we do not add an S in the plural form of sheep. So the male sheep is called a ram. 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 Ram is also a verb, meaning to run into something with a lot of force. Like he rammed his car into the building. The female sheep is called a ewe. Ewe. And this is one of those words you can't tell how to pronounce it just by looking at it. It doesn't look like it should be pronounced ewe.
Yeah, it's almost
E-W-E.
Iwi.
But yeah, it looks like iwi, but it's pronounced as ewe. And that's the female sheep. And finally, the baby sheep is called lamb.
B is
Lamb.
silent. Be careful.
Yeah, the B is silent. There's no B sound in lamb.
Usually, if the word and the suffix ends with MB or TH, most words are silent.
Right. If a word ends in M, B, or TH, the ending is usually silent.
As in thumb
MB or TH.
or lamb.
Thumb or lamb. Thumb or lamb, the B is silent. Okay, the onomatopoeia, or the spelling of the sound that a sheep makes, is ba. B-A-A. Ba. Ba.
Really?
That's the sound in English
It should be
for a sheep.
Oh, it sounds like horse. Okay.
Ma is a goat.
Okay. Oh yeah.
M-A-A is a goat. B-A-A is the sound that a sheep makes.
Okay.
Thank you for your for watching on Jason Adam TV on Blue YouTube and American Teacher on YouTube. If you have any questions, I'm about to wrap up, so you better ask them quickly.
Okay, let me talk to them.
Okay, Jason is going to say something.
各位线上的好朋友们 ，OK 我们在平常1到5的时候呢是做一般教学，那有趣的英文教学，然后礼拜6跟礼拜日的话，我们一般是比较轻松一点可能就是做一些歌曲的教学或歌曲的反应尤其是深深的生灵们的歌曲的反应，顺便可以学一下英文歌曲然后也希望呢各位能够利用这个时间，因为我们直播时间不长，大概最多20到30分钟有时候可能你们如果踊跃发言的话，我们可能会做更长，但是由于我们的快已经解封了，我们要很快回去工作了，所以以后呢直播的承诺还是会继续，但是呢这个教学部分可能会缩短那希望大家能够利用这个时候有任何英文问题可以跟我们讨论任何问题都 OK 因为我们只有在直播的时候才会回答或接受你们在直播的问题，私底下我们不接受任何问题，这样的话我们可能永远回答不完啊。所以呢，希望朋友们能够多踊跃参与留言，在我们上面跟我们反映。Blue 的上面的好朋友们，你们很欢迎到YouTube 的 Jason Adam TV 或者美国先生你搜寻美国先生就可以看到更完整的版本上面会有字卡或者一些图片会更清楚那 OK Adam。
Okay, so I've got two more animals to talk about before we wrap up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them during the live stream, and I'll try to answer them. Okay, so a male lion is called a lion, but a female lion is called a lioness. Lioness. And we often use the ESS suffix to indicate a female. Like a person who serves you in a restaurant who is female is called a waitress. W-A-I-T-R-E-S-S. A woman who sews is called a seamstress. S-E-A-M-S-T-R-E-S-S. Seamstress. So often the ESS ending indicates a female. Some people are moving away from those gendered spellings because they consider it to be not politically correct. But we still use
policewoman, chairman, chairwoman.
Yeah, police officer is becoming more common instead of police, and chairperson is becoming more common. So the gender neutral forms of nouns are becoming more common, especially in academia, like in university. A lot of times professors would prefer that you use the non-gendered form of the noun, and most nouns do have a non-gendered form. But for animals, we don't really care so much about, being politically correct. So we still use the word lioness for the female lion. We use different forms for female animals. And finally, the baby lion is called a lion cub. Lion cub.
We usually use cub to refer some animals, so like the bear baby.
Right. Cub is not just used for the baby form of lions. We also call baby bears cubs, and other animals, other baby animals are called cubs, like bears. Wait, I just mentioned bears, didn't I?
Yeah.
I must be tired.
Tiger?
Yes, tigers are, the babies of tigers are also called cubs. C-U-B-S. All right, and finally today we have the tiger. The male tiger is just called tiger. Tiger. But the female tiger is called tigress. Tigress. Again, we have an ESS suffix meaning female. Tigress. And finally, the baby tiger is called a tiger cub. Cub. Okay, so tigers and lions, we say that they roar. R-O-A-R. Roar. That's the sound that they make.
Roar.
Roar. That is the onomatopoeia for the sound that a tiger makes.
How do you
or
describe
a lion.
Sharp teeth, like a fang or something?
Yes, sharp teeth are usually called fangs, F-A-N-G-S, but they could also be called canine teeth.
Canine teeth. I think we have canine teeth too.
Yes, humans also have canines. They're the pointed teeth in the front, but humans' canines are not as pointed as the animals' canines, like dogs and cats. All right, thank you for watching American Teacher on
We got
YouTube.
more video right now, so say hello to the viewer on Jason Adam TV.
Hello to everyone watching on Jason Adam TV and on Blued and on YouTube. We appreciate you watching. I will try to be online tomorrow evening around the same time to give an English lesson. So if you miss this one, you can tune in tomorrow evening around the same time for an English lesson. On Mondays and Tuesdays I start a little bit later because I have some other classes to teach before. So thank you very much for watching our channel. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And leave some comments. We're always happy to read the comments. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I've got something in the way there. Pop up.